everybody, and welcome to a very spooktacular episode of ColorIt's Live, the only show on the internet where we talk about all things Halloween with ColorIt, and where we show off how you, our community, free your creativity every single day. As always, I'm your ColorIt guide, Lucy, and today, in the spirit of Halloween, when I think of Halloween, I automatically think of the color purple. So today I did some purple inspired makeup for you guys. Yeah. Anyway, as we're nearing the end of September, we wanted to give you all an early and spooktacular welcome to the scariest, most spine-chilling, hair-raising month of the year, October, with our most colorfully ghoulish book yet, Halloween. So I personally really love October, and not just because it is my birth month, shout out to all my fellow Scorpios out there, but also because the Halloween season is something that I look forward to yearly. More than just a holiday to gather with friends and family, Halloween is one of the only holidays where you can go all out and free your creativity in every aspect of your life. So from decorating your houses for an exciting trick-or-treating, Halloween costumes and Halloween themed parties with spookily decorated yet very delicious food, all the candy you can eat responsibly, and of course, horror movies. I myself am actually such a huge scaredy cat, but I love watching horror movies with my friends and being scared all together. We make it into an event and it's just so much fun. So I'm sure you guys can relate. Anyway, you all spoke and we listened. Many of y'all have been asking us for a Halloween themed book, and finally it's here, and here she is. So this is our first look at our Halloween book, and isn't she a spooky beauty? Now, inside this book are 50 pages of original hand-drawn designs illustrated by our awesome in-house illustrator, Mr. Patrick Bucoy, whom you will be meeting later on in the show. So, Patrick has worked with us on other titles such as Blissful Scenes Volume 2, Fashion Through the Ages, Delightful Desserts and Sweet Treats, and of course, Mandalas to Color Volume 3. He is an exceptional illustrator and colorist, and this book may just be one of his best works yet. Hope you can see my book properly here. So the Burr months have rolled in, and September is setting the bar with not one, but two coloring books that are all about fun and enjoyment. After the spectacular Colors of the Circus, which we released a few weeks ago, comes the spooktacular. And look at this gorgeous page right here. The ColorIt's Halloween is a tribute in the form of a coloring book to all the spooky and iconic characters that make Halloween such an event. So this, wow, another great page right here. So this is a coloring book that will bring on the chills and thrills, keeping the fine balance between scary and fun. We won't be shying away from the hair-raising aspect of Halloween, as vampires, ghosts, and witches are all here. But the party atmosphere is present as well, with images of cute trick-or-treaters and, of course, quirky candy. More than just a holiday to prance around in frilly costumes, eat candy, or watch scary movies, here's another amazing colored page right here. Halloween is, at its core, actually a holiday used to remember and celebrate those that have already passed. So I want to ask, have any of you guys in the comments ever seen the movie Coco? I personally really love this movie. I think that it's such a great film about keeping the memory, another great page here, of our dead alive in our hearts forever. And because it's truly heartwarming, I recommend that you watch it with your family. And there's this one song in this show in particular that I really love. It's called Remember Me. And if you allow me to, let me just sing a few lines for you guys. It goes a little something like, remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. And so it goes a little something like that. And honestly, watching that movie and listening to that song always brings tears to my eyes. So I highly recommend that you watch it with your family. So anyway, as I continue to flip through this book, let me tell you all about why colored books are so special. So our Halloween book boasts the same features that longtime fans of our community know and love. For those that are new to our brand, let me give you a run through of our books and what I believe makes them so special. So each book has, as you've seen so far, 50 original hand-drawn designs, ColorIt's signature perforated paper, as you can see here, and it's designed not to bleed through. So this paper is made of high quality, smooth, and thick material in 175 GSM. Hardback front and back covers. And all our books, as you can see here, are, are spiral bound here on top for easy flip through for right and left-handed colorists. And finally, the perforated pages and ink blotter. So all of our pages here are printed single-sided, as you can see, with perforations on top for easy removal from the binding for gifting or crafting or even framing. And all of our books have a blotter page. Let me just flip back to the blotter page for you real quick. This is the blotter page for our Halloween book this time around. In case you just really wanted to test out our paper, this ensures safety from bleed-throughs to the next page. And all of our blotter pages in every book is unique. And in each book, you can see that our blotter pages have this QR code somewhere on the page. This time it's on top. And once you scan this QR code, you are taken to a page that will give you exclusive or free coloring pages that are not included in this book. So let me just very quickly finish flipping through the rest of the book for you here. And that was it, actually. So that flip through may have just been a little too fast. So for those of you that didn't quite catch all the pages, here's an actual flip through so you can appreciate all the 50 pages more thoroughly. What did you guys think? That was our flip through. Let me know in the comments. And speaking of the comments, I haven't yet said hello to everyone. So let's see who's joining us for today's live. So I'd like to say hello to Pam. She says she ordered hers and we'll have it on Thursday. That's so great to hear. Thanks, Pam. Amber Payne. Hi, Amber. She said she's shared the video. Aw, thank you so much, Angel Henley. I worked hard on it. And Sandra says, hi, Sandra. Nice to see you as always. I ordered mine and I get it tomorrow. I'm so excited to dig right in. I'm so excited for you. So Dina says, I'm assuming this is colors that remind her of Halloween, orange and black. Holly Co. Hi, Holly. It says black and red. Christina Strong. Hi, Christina. Says orange, black, purple, and green. I also did think of black, hence my black blouse. And Audrey. Hi, Audrey. Hope you're having a good night wherever you are. Says orange, brown, and yellow. Michelle says orange and black as well. And Pam says orange and black. It's a lot of oranges and blacks here. I see a theme now. Hi, Miracle Faith. It says black, orange, yellow, purple, and green. I have to agree that all those colors are on the cover of our book. Hi, Leah. Hi, Nicole. Who else is here with us tonight? Hi, Melissa, Angela, Susan. Where are you guys saying hi from tonight? Or where are you all from? Let me know in the comments. Hi, Ryan Russell. Hi, Jolie. Hi, Ice. And let's say a few more. Hi, Mimi. Thank you for joining us today. Hi, Tanya. Well, anyway, hi to everybody else. Let me know where you guys are coming to us from. And thank you so much for joining us for today's live. And once again, I would like to disclaim that for the safety of our team, we are bringing you today's live remotely. So in case there are any issues with my connectivity, please understand and we will try our best to get through it. So once again, it's lovely to see everybody. And by the way, we have a special Halloween offer for all of you Halloween and mandalas lovers out there. So we have a special treat for all of our Halloween fans. When you purchase ColorIt's Halloween book from September 28th, that's today, until October 31st, you will get $8 off of our Mandalas to Color Volume 1 book. So all you have to do is send your Halloween Amazon order number to support@colorit.com, and then we'll give you a super secret link so you can take advantage of the discount. So if you already have a copy of our Mandalas to Color Volume 1 book, which I'm assuming most of our community members do, it would be a great gift to a friend who's just starting out their coloring journey. So don't miss out on this awesome opportunity. That's only $10 for a Mandalas to Color Volume 1 book with every Halloween purchase on Amazon. So somebody will link you to our Halloween Amazon page in the comments right now. And it would not be a complete Color It Live, of course, without our challenge and giveaway. So for this episode's challenge and giveaway, all you had to do was color in a page from the past 3 Freebie Fridays, and you can see it on my screen right now. And simply send in your submissions to support@colorit.com. Or for those that are already members of our Color It Coloring Books group on Facebook, you simply had to post your submissions in the group. So in addition to this, the only other thing you have to do to win a copy of our Halloween book is to be present during today's live and comment below, "I submitted my Halloween Freebie Friday page." Once again, that's "I submitted my Halloween Freebie Friday page." And the lovely ladies in our customer service team will be checking the comments diligently and double checking to see if you guys qualify. So good luck to everyone. So if you're here and you submitted your Halloween Freebie Friday page, make sure to comment in the comments right now. And for those that have not yet submitted their Freebie Friday pages, not to fret, we are bringing some Halloween trivia into today's live. So all you have to do to win a copy of our latest book is to share this live video. Go ahead and share it right now to your Facebook timeline. Make sure to set it to public so that we can double check that you've shared it. And you just got to be the first to correctly answer our trivia questions in the comments. So today I'll be asking 5 different questions throughout the show. So you guys have 5 different chances of winning your very own free copy of this spooktacular Halloween book. Once again, make sure to share this video publicly on your Facebook and have your fingers at the ready on the keyboard to type out the correct answers. So good luck, everyone. Without further ado, here's our first trivia question for today's live. So candy corn was originally called blank. Once again, candy corn was originally called blank. So let me know the answers in the comments. Make sure to share this video publicly on Facebook, and our customer service team are watching intently to see who commented first, so I will abide by whomever they choose as the first winner. Now, as I previously mentioned during the teasers leading up to the show, we have a very special guest joining us for today's live. He is the artist and illustrator responsible for the 50 gorgeously spooktacular and original hand-drawn designs in our Color It Halloween book. He's been working with us as an in-house illustrator for almost 2 years now, and in that time, we have released 4 titles under his name. So I am so very happy to introduce to you this multi-talented individual, Mr. Patrick Bucoy. Hi, Pat. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Yeah. Sorry. Hi, everyone.
Hi. So glad you could join us for today's live, and thank you once again for being here. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great today, Lucia. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you for being here. I know you're super busy, so we really appreciate this. So it's actually your first time meeting our community live. Please say hello to everyone that's watching right now.
Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in for today's Halloween live. I really hope that you grab yourselves and grab your loved ones a copy, and that you genuinely enjoy coloring in the pages. And of course, I'd love to see them in our Color It coloring book group in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, so you heard it here first, guys. Patrick is part of our Color It Coloring Books group on Facebook, and he sometimes lurks over to see how you guys are doing. You would even see a page from him every so often. So, Pat, please tell us a little bit about yourself. How would you describe the role you play in Color It?
Well, first of all, I'm a fine arts graduate, and I was a children's book illustrator before I joined the Color It, and now I work for Color It by illustrating adult coloring books. Yeah,
Wow. Children's books. How long did you do that for?
I think that almost 7 years.
Wow, 7 years. And now we're doing adult coloring books. So
Mhm.
the shift. So, Pat, since you work in such a creative industry and as an artist yourself, um, we wonder who are the artists that you look up to for inspiration, or is there an art style that has influenced you?
Um, I have two artists in my mind for that question. Since I was introduced in art, I always look up to Salvador Dali. He's a Spanish artist who creates surrealism. One of his famous piece entitled "The Persistence of Memory," I think most of our audience can recall, which can be seen the famous clock melting or dripping. And the other
Mhm.
one is Goro Fujita. He's a Japanese and a digital artist. This guy creates a beautiful artwork. His ability to play the lightings as his best asset. So he's also a concept artist behind some successful animation films like Penguins of Madagascar, Baby Boss, and his latest work was The Mitchell versus the Machine. Yep, you can see it on a social media platform.
Nice. I have seen those movies, and recently I did watch The Mitchells and the Machines. Very heartwarming. I love the art. But with regards to Salvador Dali, thank you for letting me know about him. I'll make sure to research him in the future.
Yep, please do.
So, Pat, as mentioned, you've illustrated numerous other books for us in the past. Which theme would you say has been your favorite to work on? And also, which book is your favorite?
Well, I'm not. I'm lying if I'm gonna say Halloween. This is my first solo coloring book. Don't get me wrong, Jackie is an awesome partner. Yeah, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank Ms. Zen for helping me with this project, and of course, Color It for giving me the opportunity to work on this one.
So, shout out to Zen and shout out to the team. We're all so very proud of you, Pat.
Thank you, thank you.
For Patrick. And okay, so Pat, so with this Halloween book, what was the most challenging part about working on it? And also at the same time, what did you enjoy most about working on Halloween?
Well, I enjoyed the challenging part of this book, which is how I will put or translate the image to visualize it on a page. One of the example is the goblin. I have a little bit story about one. I was thinking how to translate the goblin into a page, so I did some research. I know most of you familiar with the Queen band, so
Mm-hmm.
I got some inspiration from their cover from Bohemian Rhapsody album. I think those faces. You
Mm-hmm.
can check it.
So a lot of research found the
Yep.
goblin page. This is the page you're talking about, right? This goblin page that you
Yep.
colored in.
Mhm.
It's super amazing. You're such a skilled colorist.
Thank you.
Grab it.
Thank you.
Oops. But yeah, so much research goes in just for one page. So the fact that you made 50 pages is really such a feat, great job.
Well, you have to dig on what you're going to do because it's not just easy to put them in a page. It's for the
E-
audience. Yeah.
Exactly. Everything we do, it's for our audience. And I'm sure everybody is so grateful and so happy that you finally gave us this book. So Pat, um, next question. Where did you find inspiration for this book? I think we already tackled this, but like, were there days when you experienced a creative block? And if so, what did you do during those days?
Creative block. I think that it is very common and it's very normal for an artist or for a person to experience. When dealing it, I just need to relax a bit, and then go back and push myself to go back where I'm working. And based on experience, I think if you do that, the drive will kick in eventually. So, yep.
Wow. So you just really push yourself to keep going, and then the inspiration will just keep coming back to you.
If nobody's pushing you, you have to push yourself.
So right. You know, you have to be your number one fan. I have to agree. So Pat, lastly, what's the best piece of advice that you can give to our aspiring colorists in the audience that are tuning in to today's episode?
I've seen a lot of entries on our FB page, and there are a lot of improvements, and actually they're very awesome. You know, every time I see new posts, like it keeps me blowing away. Well, keep them coming, keep on suggesting, and keep coloring, and of course, let's keep moving forward.
Yes, indeed. Let's keep moving forward. And it's so nice that you are there seeing everybody's improvement and the fact that you appreciate, you know, we know that you appreciate all their pages. So as what Patrick said, everyone, I hope that you all keep coloring and sending in your submissions. It means so much to us. And Pat, thank you so much for allowing us to interview you for today's live. We know how busy you are, you know, making books. So, can you say a few last words to our community and like tell us a little bit about what's in store for you or for us in the remaining months of 2021?
Well, I think there's a surprise. The return of something that you'll have been asking for quite a while. It's finally making a comeback. And for the rest of the books, the book will make you feel nostalgic and something the audience loves and can get enough.
Okay, so something we've been asking for a while and something nostalgic and we can't get enough of. So let's have everybody in the audience guess what that is in the comments. So as a special treat, by the way, everyone, now that we've gotten to know Patrick, for today's live show, he will be the one to host our color along. And a few days ago, we asked you all to pick from 3 pages of which you'd like to see us color along for today's live. And by the time we were counting the results, a thumbs up for a thumbs up react for the pumpkin, a heart react for Frankenstein, and a wow react for the witch. And you guys have spoken. The winner is the pumpkin. So later on in the show, Patrick will be back to grace us with his coloring skills and techniques and give us a little tutorial on how to color in his pumpkin page. So Pat, thank you so much again, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Yep, thank you, Lucy.
Bye. Okay, so by the way, guys, before we move on, I'd like to announce the first winner of our first trivia question. So the question was, candy corn was originally called blank. So candy corn was originally called chicken feed. And if I'm not mistaken, the winner here is Dina Hayes. So congrats, Dina. Make sure to email us at support@colorit.com to let us know that you have won a copy of this Halloween book on today's live. So chicken feed, though many would argue that candy corn tastes like chicken feed, that's not exactly how it got its original name. Created in the 1880s by George Renninger, it was sold to the masses by the Goldit's Confectionery Company, now known as Jelly Belly Co., at the turn of the century. Because corn is what was used to feed chickens, the creation was called chicken feed, and the box was marked with a colorful rooster. So funnily enough, candy corn is apparently the most hated Halloween candy of 2021. So y'all now know what to do to avoid if you're going to start grocery shopping for your trick-or-treaters. So anyway, congratulations, Dina. And yeah, let us know through support@colorit.com. For everybody else, make sure to publicly share this video into your Facebook profile so that you can win a copy of our Halloween book as well. And before we move on, here is our second trivia question. Which state in America holds the record for most jack-o'-lanterns on display back in 2013? So once again, which state in America holds the record for most jack-o'-lanterns on display back in 2013? Let me know, share this video, and let us know in the comments. So, since the release of our first Halloween Freebie Friday a few weeks prior, we've already received so many beautiful Halloween submissions in our group, in the page, and also via email. So everyone's just getting more and more talented, and it's super apparent at as the majority of you all really love Halloween. So I want to go ahead and showcase all of your beautiful submissions here. So these first 3 submissions, the first was by Alex Montoy and Barbara Barnes. They did the pumpkins, and Audrey Bonnell did the witch page. Super nice, super beautiful and spooky. So the next 3 are all pumpkin pages. So by Dawn Montoy, Deb Carroll, and Dina Hayes. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all here in the comments today. All pumpkin pages, all their own takes. Quite similar, but different. Next, we have Diane Lynn, Jennifer Baker, and Nicole Ford. And these are all different. The pumpkin, Frankenstein, and Nicole. And I think Jennifer mentioned she colored this one in digitally, but it's still super nice. Next, we have Pam Lindley, Pam Schaffer-Boyk, and Sandra Harkert. So Sandra and Pam decided to color in the witch, and I personally really love this page. And they did such a good job, super different takes on it. And Pam Boyk did 2 different colors for her pumpkins this time. I also love the hat on the darker pumpkin. And finally, we have Teresa Jobs and Vicky Benfer. So Teresa did her witch page with mostly a white background, and Vicky did like a starry night on her witch page, which I really love. She colored the whole page in. Super, super nice, super different takes, but both just as beautiful. So those were some wonderful submissions. So thank you so much to everyone who took the time to color in those Halloween pages for us, or, for yourself. And we really appreciate and feel the love you guys have given us so far. And it really inspires us to keep, putting out more books out there for you all. So I hope to see more submissions in the days to come. And hopefully we can show off all of the pages that you've submitted on Halloween itself on October 31, about a month from now. And don't forget, by the way, that with every purchase of your Color It Halloween book off of Amazon, you get our Mandalas to Color Volume 1 book for only $10. So honestly, such a steal. So all you have to do is send in your Halloween Amazon order number to support@colorit.com, and we'll give you the super special secret link so you can take advantage of this discount. So somebody will link you to the Amazon listing in the comments below. So as we're about to begin our color along with Patrick, let me give you guys a few minutes to prepare your materials. Grab your Pumpkin Freebie Friday Halloween page. If you haven't yet downloaded it, someone will link it to you in the comments, and so you can download it now. So go ahead and grab your materials, clear up some space on your table or wherever you are, and let me announce the winner of our second trivia question. So the question was, which state in America holds the record for most jack-o'-lanterns on display back in 2013? And the answer is, in 2013, the town of Keene, New Hampshire, broke the record for most jack-o'-lanterns on display with 30,581 lit pumpkins displayed around town. So can you believe it? 30,581 pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns, that's insane. So congratulations to our winner, Nancy Seebeck. You've won yourself a copy of our Color It Halloween book. Make sure to email us at support@colorit.com to let us know you won so we can send over this book to you straight away. Now, while I'm waiting for everybody to gather their materials, let me read to you guys the third trivia question. So the third trivia question is, what is the term for having a fear of Halloween? Once again, what is the term for having a fear of Halloween? So let us know in the comments. Be sure to be the first to get the correct answer and share this book publicly to your Facebook so that we can check and that you can qualify. Let me know in the comments. By the way, let's see who else are joining us today in the comments. Christina is here. Mary says no skulls, please. Hi, Vicky. Vicky Benfer. Hi, Nyla. Nice to see you again. Michelle Inclan. Hi, Michelle. Chris Saluga. Tara Johnson. Stacy Bohm. Hadassah Kulak. Hi, guys. Belinda Shaver. Hi guys. So I think that was about just enough time. Let's right. So right before I hand you back over to Patrick, will grace us with his color along / tutorial on how to color in his spooky Halloween pumpkin page. He actually started partially coloring this in just a day ago, and he wanted to show you a time lapse of his progress so far. And so here it is. And so that was our time lapse, guys. Very quickly, right before I hand you back over to Patrick, let me show you the answer to the third trivia question here. So the question was, what is the term for having a fear of Halloween? And the answer is Samhainophobia. So Samhain is actually the name of a Gaelic or Celtic festival that Halloween is based on. And the tradition originated with the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, when people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1 as a time to honor All Saints, and soon All Saints Day incorporated some of the traditions of Samhain. So congratulations to Chris Saluga. Congratulations, Chris. You've won yourself a copy of our Halloween book. So please email us at support@color.com to let us know you won and to claim your prize. And I think Chris is new here. I've not seen you before in the comments, but she said that this coloring is amazing. I'm assuming that you're talking about Patrick's coloring page. So now we have Patrick again to talk about it. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Lucy. Back.
Welcome back.
You guys
So-
enjoy the time lapse.
Pat worked really hard on that, and it was so beautiful. Your page looks amazing so far.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Pat, to start us off, I'd like to ask, what are the main techniques that you'd like to teach us today?
Well, it's not a main technique, but usually pick three shades of colors in my head, which will be the dark, light, and middle tone. For example, for this one, I would like to start with the eyes. So I'm assuming that there's a candlelight inside on the pumpkin. Just instead of three, I just pick two. So the other color will be the white, which is the paper itself. Just start coloring the fancy yellow. There you go.
I see. So you're
So
saying three main colors, and then you usually start with the mid-tone color?
Middle tone or the light tone, and just do vice versa. So here's the example of my yellow. And as you can see, there's a white area here. Leave it out because that's the lightest color of the space. I love these markers though.
You
Double-sided
love these
tip.
markers.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, can you teach us, speaking of like the lightest tone, mid-tone, and dark tone, so can you teach us a little bit about highlights and shadows?
Aside from picking colors, I also look where will be my source of light. So you can imagine where's the dark, where's the light. For example, this one, the source of light will be the lamp, candle, and the pumpkin itself. So that's why I put yellow here. You can see. That's why I'm applying yellow also inside it, the pumpkin. In terms of stroke, it would be safe to go with one stroke, so your artwork will look cleaner. But this one, I think I messed up. But it's okay though. It's a beautiful mess.
It's such, we can't even tell that there was a mess up. It's still so beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
So
Yeah.
for this page, Pat, like what effect are you trying to achieve for your pumpkins and for the whole page as a whole?
This is a night scene with a limited source of light. My goal is to show how to put contrast and giving the idea that again the candles, the lamp, and the pumpkin will be the source of light. So hopefully I can achieve it, and I think you will post it later after I'm done.
Mm-hmm. I'm learning so much already, and it's barely been 5 minutes.
There you go. Then on what to do first, I usually think also to finish one subject. For example, this one here, I'm working on the lights on the eyes and the mouth, so I did it for both of them. Yeah, one stroke will help.
Just one stroke.
But again, no need to follow that one. It's a beautiful mess.
Oh, by the way, Pat, let me pause you real quick as you continue coloring. Let me just read out the fourth question for our trivia question so everybody has time to give their answers. So here's the question, everyone. So what is the origin of the Halloween tradition of carving out jack-o'-lanterns? So once again, what is the origin of the Halloween tradition of carving out jack-o'-lanterns, just like the jack-o'-lantern that Patrick is coloring in right now? And let me know the correct answer in the comments. So Pat, because we saw that time lapse that was only like 3 minutes long, But how long does it actually take you to finish a coloring page?
I'm not so sure if my average is 2 hours finishing a full page. For this one, I think it took me 2 hours already on doing all the stuff before I color this one here. But I remember the longest time I spent coloring. It took me days to finish, but I did not do it in one session. I'm satisfied with the result, though. I think it is there on your page also. The boy, yeah, I think it took me 5 days. But if you combine all the hours that I spent, maybe 4 to 5 hours.
Per page?
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I also did the tweet treat last week. Took me 2 hours also. Tweet treats.
Wow, 2 hours. I don't know if they can see it on my camera right now, my screen, but Patrick mentioned this page of the boy. Maybe I'll show it to you guys later. Oh, there it is. This took him 5 hours. Wow, but it's so good. It's
It also depends on on what medium you're using. For that one, I use colored pencil. So we all know that pencils have a fine tip, so it will take time, and you need to also add pressure on your hand, unlike the markers.
which you can't apply as much pressure for the markers. So speaking of mediums, like which one is your favorite to use?
I can say I'm a newbie on markers because way back in college, I was using acrylic paints, oil paints, like, of course, the pencils. We're all familiar with pencils. When we are younger, we already introduced to the pencil. So yeah, I'm enjoying using the markers right now. So I think I need to explore it more.
The fact that you're new to markers and yet still your output is so amazing speaks so much about your skill, you know?
Thanks for that one.
Like this boy page that took you 5 hours long. I remember the longest time I spent on a page was like 9 hours. And it still didn't turn up like this.
It's okay as long as you're enjoying the process. I think there's no problem with that one.
Exactly. I really did. I enjoyed myself. You know, I didn't even notice that it was almost 9 hours in one sitting. It's crazy.
I even forgot to feed my cat sometimes.
Oh, that's so sad for your cats. How many cats do you have?
I have 8 here. So yeah.
Wow. 8?
8 cats inside my house.
Patrick, the cat dad. Oh,
And
by the way, Pat.
Okay,
sorry.
go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead. What were you saying?
If you made a mistake, like you paint over on the subject, it's okay. I think it's safe to say that, again, it's a beautiful mess since it's Halloween.
But I'm sure everybody does make mistakes. So, like, do you have any advice on how you can, like, cover it up or work off of your mistake? What do you usually do?
I usually leave them if I made a mistake. So I just leave it and go with it. I don't know if you guys will notice it. So on that boy that you just put on the camera, I made a mistake on coloring the hands, but I don't know if you guys notice it.
Nope, not at all. I don't see any mistakes.
Well, it's sometimes you're the one who knew your mistake, so
That's
rather
true.
not talk about it.
That's true. I feel like we are our own worst critics, no?
Yeah, I agree with that one. In this page, as you can see, I added some lemon yellow here. I mean, fancy yellow here. So it will also indicate that here's my source of light. This one here touched by light. Later on, I will add some details on that one there. For the pumpkin, I was thinking the 3 orange. First is my middle tone is tangerine, and the dark tone will be, I think, tomato will work. But later on, I will apply it. So I'm doing the middle tone because it's easy to cover to add darker shades than covering up to make it light.
I see.
And I also saw the pages that submitted by the group, by the community on this one, and they're awesome. I
They
love
are awesome.
I love how they interpret the image on their hand. Dark areas here. Here you go. I think she looks pretty now.
She's definitely coming together. So did you pick orange because, realistically pumpkins are orange?
Yeah. I think we have it subconsciously that when we see things, we already remember what that thing, what is that thing. For example, the pumpkin. When we say pumpkin, it's orange, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we call photographic memory. I don't know. Well, one of the secret is, as long as you are familiar with the color theories, where is the
Mm-hmm.
light, where would be the dark, everything will come together.
Oh, by the way, while I'm waiting for the question for the fourth trivia, answer for the fourth trivia question, we're still waiting for the correct answer. Let me just take this time to say the fifth question. And the fifth question is, what is the most loved Halloween candy? So once again, what is the most loved Halloween candy? So let us know in the comments, and then yeah, we'll be announcing the winners in a bit. So the fact that you're able to color this pumpkin so fast, usually it would take me a lot longer to color in a pumpkin.
Well, it's nice to have big spaces also because you just can express yourself on doing the strokes. I'm happy with kind of a that kind of a composition. So, yep. And for the side of the eyes, I need to use a lighter orange, sunset orange here.
Sunset orange. What a
Yep.
nice.
I usually try the color first here on the perforated page. So I think that's okay. So go ahead. Treat yourself.
So you used a lot of acrylics, you said, when you were still in college. But
Mhm.
like for our beginner colorists, Pat, what medium would you recommend for them to start with?
I think the safest answer to that one is colored pencils, since again we all using pencils, but this time it's colored. So yeah, I suggest colored pencil.
Colored pencils. So everybody that's joining us who's a beginner, try your hand at colored pencils.
Okay.
So now that you're
They,
almost done with the pumpkin page, what do you plan on coloring for the hat?
of course, there's a black, but I'm not going to use the pure black color. As my mentor said way back in college, again, using pure black will cause your drawing or your artwork flatness. Even though this is flat, you don't want to make it more flatter. So instead of using black, I used this espresso from coloring alcohol markers. Of course, you can use another dark colors. You can just mix them. Let me finish the pumpkin first.
Sure. No rush. But yeah, I usually like to use black only if I want a really like dramatic background.
Yeah, you can use black though. I'm not saying you don't need to use black. You can use them. It's quite useful, but I'm trying to avoid it adding on putting some shades. For example, hair is most of the time it's black, so you can use black. I don't know if this is visible on my on your end, guys, but
Yep, super visible, super clear.
I think this the one I add the tomato red, it red, yeah, doesn't give me much effect on adding some dark area. So I think I'm going to use much darker this one, sepia. I love this one on adding for darker shades. Let me add it again. There you go. Ooh, love it. He's doing his job.
By the way, I just like to mention at this point that somebody got the answer right for our fourth trivia question. So the fourth trivia question was, what is the origin of the Halloween tradition of carving out jack-o'-lanterns? And Hadassah, congratulations, you got the right answer. It says that jack-o'-lanterns came from Ireland in the 1600s, and they used turnips usually to scare away Stingy Jack. So our short answer was from the folk tale of Stingy Jack. So actually, I did some research on this folk tale. It's a little too long to tell you guys now, but it's actually very interesting. So I recommend that you do some research on it yourself. So, and I don't know if we yet have a winner for our trivia question number 5, the most loved Halloween candy. Let me just wait to see if anybody has won this. Oh, so you're going to start on your hat now, or?
Just need to finish this one. As you can see, I add some blue here. Blue cloud. This is also related to color theory. Like it's a cool color, like reflected on the background. Something about color contrast. And in the classical era, they call it the chiaroscuro technique. That's
Wow,
2D.
what? Can you say that
Chiaroscuro.
again?
Chiaroscuro. I don't know what where's the origin of that word, but it is something to do with the Baroque era. You know, Da Vinci, their techniques on that time. Color contrast. Mm.
That sounds really complicated.
Yep. Sounded like my professor. Good.
What was the name of your professor?
Sir Dennis Montera. I hope you're watching.
Hi, Sir Dennis. We hope
Yeah,
you're
for this
proud
one,
of our Patrick has come.
instead of using black, I use espresso for the brim of his hat. I mean, I don't know if this is his or her. And as you can see, I put a leaf out there in this area. I don't know if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can add a lighter one, maybe a violet, I guess. Let me check. Will work. Oh, sorry. There you go. And add it here also. And espresso. No, it's very satisfying every time you cover the space with color. Like
It's good.
yawning in the morning or stretching in the morning, something like the same feeling with that one.
Like stretching in the morning. It's like taking your first drink of coffee in the morning for me.
Yep.
By the way, we finally have a winner to our trivia number 5. And the trivia number 5 question was, what is the most loved Halloween candy? And the answer through a poll, it was Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So this may not come as a surprise to most of you because even I have to admit that I always used to get super excited back when I saw that the house I was trick-or-treating at had Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So the winner is Tanya Taylor. Tanya Taylor, congrats on winning. Thank you for sharing this video publicly. Let us know that you won by emailing us at support@colorit.com, and we will have the book sent over to you straight away. So, Patrick, I will have to do a time check here. Do you have any last advice or thoughts or a message to our audience about your page or about yourself?
Well, again, thanks for the opportunity for having me here and sharing some of my coloring stuff. So, yep. Again, keep your entries coming. I'm part of the group, so I saw some of them. Maybe I will join you guys on some discussions if you want to. So, yep.
So you heard it here first, folks, that Patrick would love to answer your questions or join your discussions on our group. So if you aren't a member of our group yet, make sure to request to join our Color It Coloring Books group on Facebook. Patrick will be there to send in his submissions. And actually, Patrick submitted a page just recently from our Sweet Treats book on the page. And I think you can see it on my screen right now. Patrick's Sweet Treats submission. You can find it on the page. And it's just so beautiful, so colorful. And you can really see his, amazing talent and skill on this page and the Halloween page as well. So, Patrick, once again, thank you so much for being here. We know how busy you are. And the team, and I'm sure everybody in the comments right now really appreciated the lessons that you gave us for today's live show. And I really hope that you can join us again in the future.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me again. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. I will hold you to that promise. I will invite you again.
We'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Pat. See you.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
So now, everybody, it's finally time to announce the winners of our challenge and giveaway. I want to say congratulations to Rose Diaz, Jennifer Baker, and Nicole Ford. So congratulations to these 3 lovely ladies for submitting these beautiful Halloween submissions. And make sure to just email us at support@colorit.com to let us know that you have won our challenge and giveaway so that we can give you your very own copy of Color It Halloween. So what beautiful submissions. By the way, guys, here's one final reminder. For every purchase of our Color It Halloween book right now on Amazon, you can get a copy for our Mandalas to Color Volume 1 book for only $10. So don't miss out on this awesome opportunity. If you already have this book, you can always gift it to a friend. It is almost Christmas. And, it's an amazing gift to start on their coloring journey. It's a great starter into the world of coloring and the world of mandalas. Or you can even give them the Halloween book, whichever they prefer. So what did you guys think of today's episode? Let me see in the comments. A lot of people are showing so much love to Patrick. Once again, thanks, Patrick. Your skills are really above and beyond. Angel Henley says, beautiful artistry. Sandra says, thank you, Patrick. You do such amazing work. Pam Lindsay says, my husband loves anything peanut. That's why peanut butter cups. Leslie says, thank you, Patrick. Christina Song says, pretty. Chris Saluga, hi again, Chris. She says, it's amazing. Hadassah says, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for getting the right answer. Ion says, beautiful work, Patrick. If you read the comments now, Pat, you'll see that so many people are saying they love your work. So we really hope that you can come back in the future. And so that was it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us in the comments. By the way, it wouldn't be a complete release for us without a challenge. So we have been getting many requests for a color by numbers type of page. So if you remember, let me just flip to it very quickly right now. If you remember our blotter page for this Halloween book, we tried to experiment with a color by numbers. You can see here, it's divided into parts with numbers on it. And then there's a guide here for you to color it by. So we hope that when you get yourselves a copy of our Halloween book, you can color in this page and have your own variations of this color by numbers page. But we are also working on this ourselves, and we will be posting a video about this on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Color It Coloring Books. Somebody will link it in the comments so that you can keep track of all of the amazing tutorials, challenges, and content that we have in store for you in the future. Whew, so that was a mouthful. But yes, that was today's episode, everybody. I hope you had an amazing time. Looking forward to seeing your Halloween submissions. And as always, this has been Lucy, and may you lose your inhibitions and free your creativity. Till next time. Bye!